Fire in the hole. Welcome to Fro-Dog Arcade Repair. Today I have a G07 on the bench. This is the G07-Franklin-Baker-0, the FBO, the 13-inch variety. I believe it came out of a centipede cocktail. What we're dealing with is a cracked CRT neckboard. Now, at first, I believed I was going to be able to do one of the reproduction CRT boards. Come to find out, the 13 and the 19-inch G07s, even though they do have the same CRT socket, they do not have the same neck board. So I've already obviously started down into this process. Someone had attempted repairs previously and did some wire bridges, which I removed. The board itself was never structurally put back together or solidified in any way. The only thing that was holding it together were two resistors and a cap. So I undid those. I've got the board physically apart here. And what we're going to try to do is repair this CRT neck board. Not only mechanically get it back together in one piece, but obviously functionally. I'm going to initially clean this. I already cleaned it in the sink, but I'm going to clean it as if I'm cleaning all the flux off that I'm done. I want no flux, no residue, dirt of any kind to be in my way to hamper any repair efforts. All right, let's start with a little CA. Got some CA accelerator. Got our bottle here. This one has never been opened. Just recently got this as a brand new one at the hobby store. There we go. I'm using a little bit thicker product here. I'm using the Instacure gap filling medium. Certain applications I like the really thin stuff to work its way down into crevices and cracks. Other times I just don't want it flowing everywhere under having to glue my fingers to everything. Kind of like my fingers free and easy. Free and easy down the road my fingers go. Might be getting this on a little heavy. We'll chase after it with a cotton swab a little bit to manage any excess. Don't want it running down elbows, dripping off the edge of the board, all that good stuff. All right. Might be a little bit of a trick to hold it with some pressure lined up the best. And spray it with some accelerator. I was always told to be careful with the accelerator. You want to make sure you don't contaminate your bottle and harden the whole darn thing up on you overnight. Yeah, that seems to have stuck fairly well. And I think I got our board reasonably flat. Okay. Let's wrench some of that accelerator off. Now it's still pretty tender. We don't have the best, we have some glue, but we don't have a good mechanical bite yet. And that's where we're gonna go down our waffle repair methodology. All right, we're back. I call it my waffle tape. What it is it is a fiber, like a fiberglass tape in a grid pattern. One side is slightly tacky and the other side is not. I got it at Hobby Lobby. It's available on Amazon and some other places. You'll find links down below the video to all of my favorite chemicals, tools, test equipment, and stuff that I use. Pick and choose. I'd appreciate if you support the channel down in that area. I am an Amazon affiliate. Make a couple of pennies here and there, but so far not enough to truly support the channel or the repair efforts. Been an Amazon affiliate now for I don't know, a year, and it has brought in $9.78 to the channel to continue my efforts. But every little bit helps, and I appreciate the support of even just by watching. I certainly hope this helps some folks out, gives you some ideas on how to repair your own equipment, how to deal with your own cracked boards or whatnot. And this may be a little bit of trial and error. I'm not completely sure how we're going to do it all just yet, so we'll work through it together. Okay, like I said, I think we're going to need to put a little something here to properly space up our CRT socket. So let's see what that's going to look like. Okay. We got us one stout board repair. We have our board here. I think our next step is to get some of our items kind of drilled, ready to go. Need to grind down our repair a little bit to get this pot back in and get it laying down flush. The resistor goes here. that brings us to the conclusion of fixing the CRT neck board. We've got our mechanical repair done, we've got our electrical repairs done, we've tested it out with our meter, and we've got our conformal coating on. Next step is to put the UV light on it and cure it all up. Here we have our UV light curing our conformal coating, the green product, paint over for insulation and to cover up marks on the board to make it look right and back to as close to factory as we can. So let that cure for a while, and then the board will be finished.